Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. So the final whistle almost upon us, and this is not exactly what the home fans had in mind when they arrived at the ground today, Stuart.
Well, I think they've been a bit unlucky today. They certainly haven't been 2 goals worse than their opponents, but in key moments they've just been found wanting, particularly defensively.
Good pressure to regain possession. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own, but timely defending when it mattered. Martin Baturina. This looks promising. He's in with a chance. And still danger here. And eventually goalkeeper's ball.
Well, you can sense the relief amongst his teammates, but what a first save that was.
And unable to keep the ball. Chances on. And still an opportunity. But it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. 5 minutes to go. Klaassen. And he's in an offside position. Well, Ajax have it back now. Edson Alvarez. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. Well, the free kick taken, but saved easily by the keeper. Might be able to get in behind the defence. And the keeper more than equal to it. Well, no luck keeping possession. Promising possession, this. Could pull one back here. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. Well, that clearance. Chance to cross. No problems for the keeper. Struggling to keep the ball. Good technique displayed. Can he get one back? He can! And who's to say there's not enough time for them to level matters? It would be quite the story.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they... break forward once they win the ball back, and the timing of the run is just as good. As for the finish, it was never in. Doubt.
Branko van den Bomen. And now their turn to have the ball. Well, do they have it in them to level this? Real chance. A magnificent stop.
Well, it should be a goal, but take nothing away from the keeper. That's a brilliant save.
Trying to deliver it accurately. And he clears the danger. And just 5 minutes remaining. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. And he's broken free. He can't hold on to it. No-nonsense clearance. This could level it. But denied by the keeper. And at this late stage in the proceedings, it could be highly significant.
Well, it could be a huge moment, Derek. So little time left now.
Ajax doing well to regain possession. And really pressing their opponents. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. All in all, a broken counter-attack. Well, forward they go, chasing the game. Can they convert? Well, he so badly wanted to net another one, but the keeper playing his part.
Well, maybe that should have been his second, but you can see another one coming. He's playing so well here.
Determined defending. Might be a chance here. Oh, a goal! That levels it in the closing phase of this game.
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal. Well, that picture says it all. His team are back in the game now.
Well, you've really got to give credit to the entire team, because this was a bit like climbing Mount Everest. Clear to see who got the last touch, so a throw-in it'll be. Well, the ball lost here. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. And given the situation, a goal at this stage might well turn out to be a winner. And there is the referee's whistle for full time. Even Steven here, they can't be separated. We were treated to goals. And Stuart, interested to get your verdict.
Well, Derek, what a good game it was.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. Not the pass he had in mind. Could be. And there it is. The deadlock has been broken. We wondered if a goal would arrive. Well, now it has. And will there be a response now?
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. An effective challenge. This attack looks highly promising, but timely defending when it mattered. Under a fair bit of pressure. And it has been a priority for Tottenham to get this deal over the line. And apparently everything now signed and agreed, Stuart.
Well, it's an exciting transfer, isn't it? He'll add a lot of quality to his new club, and you'd expect him to have an impact straight away. Good player and fair value for him, I think.
Well, as we approach full time, we have to say, playing away from home hasn't been a problem for them. Can they see it out? Stuart, your thoughts?
Yeah, just about edging it overall. It's been a really tight game, hasn't it? Chances at a premium, and you have to praise their defending in that regard. Just got to see out the final few minutes now. No silly mistakes at the back.
Well, still pushing forward. It's a matter of whether or not they can come up with an equaliser. This could level it. I'm not testing the keeper at all with that effort. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. An example of a goalkeeper in top form here. Breaking at pace. Well, that is how to break up a counter-attack. Rami Zerouki. Real chance. Oh, he stopped it.
Well, I thought that would be a goal, but what a save. Great reactions.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Jahanbakhsh. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And foul it is then. And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, it was very competitive. Chances of...
Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Can he deliver it with accuracy? No-nonsense piece of defending. Oh, good-looking run. Well, everyone makes mistakes. It's about how you bounce back from them. Pavlidis.
Belangrijke mededeling. Het is niet toegestaan om etensrest op het veld te gooien.
And out for a throw-in. Just misfiring with the pass.
Vriendelijk dank.
And time for the change now. And he's in an offside position. Well-timed tackle. Well, transfer news for Arsenal supporters. It appears they've got their man, Stuart.
Yes, it's an exciting move for him, and hopefully we'll now see the best of him. But he'll need to settle in quickly to win over the fans. The move suits everybody, I think.
It's looking promising. He's got to score! And there is the goal! Wow, that changes the equation, and they have the momentum now. Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Pavlidis. And he might be through here. Oh, there it is! This is astonishing stuff! Now they find themselves level here.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So back underway, the game having been squared at 2-2. Mihailovic. The ball with Bazur. George Mihailovic. And the referee playing advantage. Well, the advantage didn't really accrue to them, and so it's going to be a free kick. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. Well, lovely work to get past his man. Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. Well, I must say, we know full well he's capable of better finishing than that.
Well, the goalkeeper has made a save here, but really that should have been a goal. It's a bad miss, I would say.
Oh, breezing past him. Well, danger averted thanks to his teammate. Now, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Well, disappointing end to the move. Still pushing for a winner. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Ten minutes to go. Pavlidis. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Determined defending. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Must take the lead here. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. Couldn't keep the ball. A real opening now. It's in, and this really takes your breath away. A comeback and a half.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Evangelos Pavlidis. They've got to be really mindful of the time situation, attacking though they might be. And continues his run. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. The supporters want to see him have a go. And a really smart stop, an important one to keep them in with a chance.
Well, that probably would have been it. That's such a vital save from the keeper.
And he did what he had to do defensively. A very effective clearance. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Danny David. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Happy to shoot. Really good piece of goalkeeping there. Well, the corner it is, and they know they've got to be opportunistic at this stage of the game. And over it comes. In a good position to clear it away. And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Yes, Derek, sometimes it takes a...
So making the substitution now.
Dan zijn zakkenrollers actief. Let op uw eigen doelen. Bedankt voor uw aandacht.
That's a good-looking ball. But he dealt with that ball played in rather well. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. And the flag does go up offside. Jakub. Just the challenge that was required. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, he's certainly got ability. A lot of clubs have been in for him, but now he needs to fulfil that potential. He might just have to be patient, though.
But he keeps going. Oh, that's a really good run. Great defending. Corner kick awarded. And let's see if this will help them add to their lead. And a substitution in the offing. Really good build-up, but no end product. Real chance. Oh, great goalkeeping.
Well, that's a top-quality save. Great anticipation.
Let's see about the delivery. Well, no end product. And going for goal. And the keeper reacting just as we would have expected. Into the final 20 minutes. Good use of advantage. Running with the ball confidently. Well, shooting like that isn't going to live long in the memory.
Well, poor decision, bad technique, and a waste of a very good situation.
Well, they've decided to make a change. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Doesn't want to give it away here. The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. Well, the advantage didn't come to very much, hence the award of a free kick by the referee. Now, was that the denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity? And the referee didn't have much choice. A sending off it is.
Yeah, no complaints there. That's a sending off all day long.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Well, no problems defensively. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. Nicely timed tackle. And they've given back possession easily. Plenty of support here. A fine reading of the situation. A real opening now. A magnificent stop.
Well, it should be a goal, but take nothing away from the keeper. That's a brilliant save.
Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. This could be it. And they're still in with a shout, thanks to the keeper just then.
Well, that's a really important save, but can they get back into this match? I'm not sure they can.
Well, it has come to nothing. Happy to shoot. Nicely blocked. Takes aim. And fine goalkeeping. Well, having been awarded the corner, they'll no doubt look to put the issue beyond all doubt. No real challenge for the goalkeeper. Chance to do damage. And he might be through here. A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
And that's very intelligent play to win back possession. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Oh, that's a really good run. Will he finish? Oh, great goalkeeping.
Well, that's a top quality save. Great anticipation.
Who can they pick out? And that's easy peasy for the keeper. There's the final whistle. The travelling fans are full of the joys because they are moving on.
Yes, and thoroughly deserved, you have to say.
Born in the same county as them, but it's me with a hunger and a flow so cold. Nothing like green could have been same no over. Ever since that day, it's affable. Out and pack, step in the room, all eyes on us. No, we can't look back. Galley on us, and that's 2 times 2, so for sure. You know they rock red, then that. It's mad. Step back, get back, CB tension. You don't wanna feel this rough like pocket. You don't wanna start no clash. You don't want me to come and just die. And it will get frightening. All it put in my side, now all it put it like me. Now copy my team, yes, my team. They know I'ma go out of the floors like deciding. They think it's easy, come my brothers, them is easy, breezy, look, we just grind. I feel like busy when I'm here, not a chat up, it's time and talking, we compose and slide. I'm only here for one night, trying to have a good time. A chat, what you just slow. They never knew we're not enough, so now we chuckle. Being with credit, being with the forces. All my brothers have individual forces. Really getting busy, they wanna see me turn nauseous. Heartbreaker, please step with caution. Whoa, you see, we were the same until suave. Came to and stepped at the game, I set levels. Calling me your main boss, roll there in your main. I really got a mission, jealousy up in the veins. And God knows what I want in my life, so I just pattern and stare. Look at my eyes, I got on me surprised. We really got the prize, no surprise that they think it's easy, come my brothers, them is easy, breezy, look at dirty, know that we just grind. I feel like busy when I'm here, not a chat up, it's time and talking, we compose and slide. I'm only here for one night, trying to have a good time. A chat with you just slow. They never knew we're not enough, so now we chuckle.